The opening of episode 3, titled Reckoning, plays like a horror film. The first shot places us inside the crashed ship. The design choice to shoot from inside looking outward reverses the gaze. The structure watches its intruder, not the other way round. When Kassa clambers in, the atmosphere is thick with dread. It feels like the Empire's machinery is already swallowing him. We get a subtle horror movie bassline. Sparks burst from live cabling and make him jump. He moves cautiously. This is his first encounter with a galaxy of machines, and it already feels hostile. The camera tracking at his feet emphasizes his fragility. It also literalizes his trespass, step by step into a forbidden world. There's no dialogue here, but speech comes from the sound and staging. The sparks say danger, silence says dread, Cassian's cautious prods say distrust. The absence of language makes the ship unreadable to him and to us. As previously discussed, I'm sure these are humans now, but stained yellow as though poisoned or corroded by some industrial leak, some kind of ship-based mishap. One guy was holding but not wearing a gas mask, which invites a load of questions. What's quite impressive is that Kassa seems a natural at cautious infiltration. I assume he's not cautiously infiltrated many places before. Kassa prods at the corpses with his spear, instinctively treating them like traps. He navigates the ship as though it were alive, listening for responses and bracing for retaliation. An automatic door hisses open suddenly. When Kassa steps into the operations room, surrounded by consoles and strange instruments, the horror grammar slows. The tension shifts from fear of the ship to something stranger, fear of self-recognition. He touches the panels as though they're alive. Then in a reflective surface he sees his own face staring back. For a long beat he studies it, and then suddenly anger erupts. He strikes at his reflection with the spear. It's one of the most revealing gestures in the Kenari storyline. It's nothing to do with his sister, as I've heard speculated. She's a couple of hours hike away, safe and awaiting his return. He's not planning on leaving her. Misplaced rage at himself for not being able to see the threat 2 minutes earlier before it took out the group's leader? Possibly, though I thought he didn't seem overly concerned with that in the immediate aftermath. To me, what he lashes out at is not self-hatred and not loss, but the sight of himself reflected in the machinery of Empire. In the mirror, he sees the possibility of assimilation, of becoming part of the system that has poisoned his world. His rage is a child's simple refusal. I will not be this. The scene works on multiple registers at once. As horror, it echoes Alien or Event Horizon, claustrophobic corridors, sparks, corpses, an unknowable environment. As colonial allegory, it shows Empire as both contamination and erasure. From here on, Cassian's life will be defined by that contradiction, curiosity pulling him into the system, anger driving him back out, never able to fully reconcile who he is with the galaxy around him. The boy who smashes his own reflection becomes a man who will spend the rest of his life at war with belonging. As to what it all means, what the writers created here is not a secret, it's active, deliberate ambiguity. They look like weird aliens, but they're not. They're in a Republic ship, but the uniforms don't match, although I hear that pre-Clone Wars they make a little bit more sense. They hold or wear gas masks that appear to be ineffective. Did the ship suffer a fault that caused it to crash and then the yellow stuff leaked out, or was this the same incident? All of this tells me the ambiguity is deliberate. The show doesn't want us, or the Kenari kids, to have the clarity of a case file. This is a folk memory, not official history. And if this flashback is via Cassian's memory, maybe it's not even accurate 20 years later. Catastrophe arrives from above without explanation, and it leaves behind only confusion and residue. For the children, these figures are incomprehensible intruders. For us, they're a reminder that the Empire kills in ways that blur the line between negligence, war, and cover-up. I will have a little bit of a channel update coming soon. I'm hoping to find a way to serve those of you who want no captions or no music, for example, so there is thinking afoot. In the meantime, if you're still listening, I have a favour to ask. I have a handful of followers on TikTok, but I also signed up for Threads, Facebook, Instagram, and X, and seem to have been shadow banned on each. Every post I've made has been seen by 0 people. It's so odd, because how am I meant to grow if I'm in a black void from the day I sign up? So if a few people could follow me on their platform of choice, maybe the algorithms might realise my channel isn't whatever the hell they've decided I am. All I can see on some of these platforms is misinformation and threats, so maybe I'm too reasonable to be allowed on in 2025. If there's some kind of massive outcry about me being on there, then I might come off. I'm not paying, and since I don't have any followers, I'm only really there to point out how stupid some of their points are. I don't like the idea of all right-minded people fleeing and leaving it to the nutters. I'd like to have a community of the sane among the madness there, if possible. But anyway, thank you, that would mean a lot. Back soon with more Andor. Cheers!